Hi guys, welcome back to Doug's Basement Workshop. So, I know, this isn't the best lighting. I have the big barn door open there, I have a big barn door there, and fluorescent lights above me. No, I could not make a worse setting to be doing a YouTube video. But, what you can't see is I'm actually doing inventory and getting stuff set up for this weekend at the farmer's market. So, what's new? Doing a monthly video for the farmers market because not a lot has changed. We're still dealing with the restrictions at the farmers market. We're still dealing with no tourism in our area, which is a big thing for us. We have a lot of tourism and it has really impacted the businesses in this area, as I'm sure it is all over the country. But, believe it or not, the farmers market has done remarkably well this year. And we've been able to do a couple of cool things like the glow forge. And the other cool thing we got this year, I'm unboxing it right now. I know this is terribly exciting, you can't see a thing that I'm doing. Nothing like playing with sharp objects and trying to watch the camera at the same time. Here it comes. No, it's not a big piece of styrofoam. I have the stereotypical farmer's market crafter white plastic tables that fold. I have 6-footers, I have 3 6-footers, and I have 2 of the 4-footers, and now I have the bench. And one of the women at the farmer's market that I attend has these benches, and I think it is genius. She unfolds them, uses the width as a shelf on her display. So, I know, very high tech. We're going to take out another camera and take a picture of this for you. I'll put it up here. They were cheap. They were 2 of them for $60. Yes, I can find them cheaper. I got them off of Amazon so I don't have to go shopping anywhere. But this should give me a nice elevation. Normally I would have these draped with burlap like my tables, but right now we can't use any table drapes. But this should be a nice cool item to add to my list of cool stuff in my area. One thing that's been really hot this year with the glow forge, because I can make coasters in 15 minutes instead of an hour, has been I'm making stuff for my area. And these are, just say the name of my town, Westfield, New York. If you want to creep on me, that's where it is. Like my business name doesn't everywhere with my contact information. And I've actually sold quite a few of these. So guys, if you're in a tourist area, have something that's touristy to your area. We have a big lighthouse in our town because we're on Lake Erie. Very, very cool little item, guys. So consider that when you're doing your inventory for markets and shows. Have something touristy for your area. My other big thing this year has been my phone stands. This is a new one this month. And I will see if I can get the artist to give me permission to link to her stuff for the art that I'm using. And these phone stands that collapse, I use a hair scrunchie, those hair elastics, to hold my stuff together in the boxes. All my phone stands have little hair elastics on them. And yes, that's the same thing that's on my coasters, to keep the coaster sets together. So if someone wants to pull one apart and look at them, it's just a little plastic band. Now I used to use the baler's twine because I live in grape country. Baler's twine is readily available. I used baler's twine to tie them up and they looked so cute, but it was a royal pain in the neck every time someone wanted to unwrap one and see what was in the set of coasters. So I moved in that direction. It's been a long summer, guys. It really has. The glow forge is making my life so quick. It's so easy for mass producing stuff for the farmers market. where I would normally be struggling to get my inventory up each week, it's not that bad. And as a person with nerve damage from cancer treatment, and I've told you guys before that I'm partially disabled, it allows me to crank out a lot more product, be able to service my customers a whole lot better with this new machine. Even on my most painful days, I can cover a piece of wood with tape, put it in the laser, and go sit and watch it run and make sure nothing goes wrong with it. It's not nearly as bad as having to haul around 30, 40 pound planks of cherry to mill down and then resaw and then mill it again, where making a set of coasters would take me probably an hour of milling, and I get 10 sets of coasters, 5 sets of coasters out of it. I can now, in 30 minutes, I think this design is 30 minutes on my laser, I have a set of coasters done and ready to sell. Before, it was probably an hour a set and for $15, and it was crazy. But as small business owners, we do what we have to do until we can get better tools and better equipment and find a better way to do things. Starting out, I did what I had to do to make that money and get my business off the ground, and now I can buy better tools as my business grows. So keep that in mind, guys. While you're cranking hard to make stuff, is there a tool that can reduce your time? I cut my time by hours on making coasters, and I'm selling dozens of sets a week, where I would have to outprice myself and hope that I could sell them quick enough to make the money back to, it's a vicious cycle. So, just happens to be that I have the coaster box sitting here, and I have stacks and stacks and stacks of my cell phone holders sitting here. Now, I've told you guys before about the pencil benches, and I know you guys think I was joking. These are all pencil benches. There's more in the box. As school is starting and it's getting closer, I had a grandmother stop in and ask me for 5 sets, one for each of her grandkids. I told you guys, these pencil benches have been going like crazy for me, and I highly recommend picking some up and getting the design for yourself. There is a video on that in the Glowforge file and Etsy, in the Glowforge playlist. Hey, while we're at the talking about YouTube for a minute, would you guys mind hitting that subscribe button and hitting the like button while we're talking? I'd appreciate it. So, basically we're hopping on this week to say that while it's tough, farmers market is going well. It's not horrible. We're not suffering too bad. It could be better, could be a whole lot worse. We could not have the market at all. This bench thing, I will take some pictures of it at the farmers market once I have it set up, and hopefully have some pictures up there for you. And I'm going to shoot a quick video of the backyard here, of what is behind my shop. I know people talk about all the time how they have beautiful views, but my gosh, guys, I'll tell you, I have a great place to work here. I know you're looking behind me. This is actually bays. I'm standing in bay 2. Bay 3 is behind me. Bay 4 is the next building, next part over. This used to be a breezeway with a roof between the 2 barns. That is the original barn, is my shop. You're standing in what was a breezeway, and what's behind you is another barn, another garage that was put up, and they just kind of enclose the area between them. And you'll see in this picture that the siding is still on the building, and there's still siding on that. That's why it's so dark over there. So let me know what you guys think about the benches. I got 2 of them. I unboxed one in front of you. The other one is right here. And I'll snap some pictures of this and throw it up. There's a dozen different kinds out there. Pick the one that meets your financial need. I'm not putting a ton of weight on this. This is me adding elevation, height to my table, adding some visual appeal to it, and when I can cover this in burlap, it gives me a space behind their view to put things. At a Comic-Con, I'll have a stack of wands back there, or a box of wands, so that as I sell them off my table, I have more inventory to throw up there right away. I'm not crawling underneath my table getting boxes out to get wands out. I'll have a stack of phone stands sitting back here. So as I sell them, I can take out a new one, throw it up on the table. So, guys, questions, comments, ask me stuff. Things are going okay to well. I hope it's going okay and well for you guys. If you have questions about stuff that I make and what I'm selling, how I'm selling it, ask me. I'm obviously pretty transparent. I'm even telling you where I get my art from whenever I can get permission from the artist. Alright, you guys have a good day, and I will see you on the next video. Remember, like, subscribe, and this has been Doug's Basement Workshop doing the Farmer's Market update for you.